Morning. Uh, April 5th, I think. Uh, yeah, it's still frozen outside. We're about to get a dump of that white awful stuff again, we think. So it started melting. It was clearing up quite a bit. So I got this back in. Oh darn. I was gonna show you something. I'll have to show you later. But I put this tail pan on, or whatever you want to call it, and you know, I got a little trimming to do, kind of feather that edge off, finish welding it. You see that? It's crooked right there because of that little wallop. I wasn't thinking about it. Master of oversights, I guess. So I'm going to do the right thing and try and pull it a little bit and see if I can straighten it out. Beat that back into shape, weld it up. I have something else for taillights that I'm working on. And I just got to run a test to see if they'll run on 6 volts because I need to step the voltage down for the running light. We'll see how it works. I'm going to start playing with that shortly. And I'll show you what I'm thinking. You guys are going to love it. I don't know if I caught that last bit on time lapse or not. It's not bad. I got a little twist right here I'm going to fix up, but I'm really not that concerned about it because on a rat rod even mistakes look intentional, so that's pretty easy. This piece in here I'm going to weld on the inside, and then I don't know, maybe I'll schmutz it or I'll just leave it. Again, I can make mistakes on a rat rod and it looks right. So this is welded. I welded that piece up underneath that you can't see now, and I'm going to keep this part a mystery for a moment or two. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue on welding here for a little bit, and then grind and grind and grind and grind. I don't even have to do that, but I'm gonna, because I don't want that there. Well, a little bit of ground up. Smashed her a little flatter. A little bit of grinding there. Touch this up, at least this now is, whoa, that's nice and solid. It was flapping in the wind before, so. Yeah, so enough keeping you guys in suspense. I'm having a little experiment here. That's what I plan to use. I'll disconnect it. It's running in series right now to reduce the power so I'm not as bright. We'll see. Yeah, drop that and break it. This here, nothing's touching. This one's better on there. Oh, come on. This one here. Okay, yeah, I'm shaking you around. Just chill out. Jeez. I'm trying to do this as nice as possible with 1.5 hands. And so if I go from series to parallel with lights, this thing is really bright. Okay, you saw that. Off, off. Where am I? Oh, there I am. See, my front screen is on, but I'm not looking at it. Okay. Yeah, it's beat up. What isn't on this? So, chains are getting cut out. I'm going to put the chains inside. And then I'm going to make a housing for this. And it's going to go somewhere around there. I just got to figure out what side to wear. I'll probably try and get it straight. Maybe if I flip it, will it go straighter? Come on. But then it's too low. I got to cut the chains out. So maybe that's what I'll do next. Hack and chop. And then I want to make housings for this. My buddy Dave showed up. And I have me 4 sheets of 2 foot by 4 foot. 2 18s and 2 20 gauge. Man, that doesn't look like 20. Yeah, oh, well. I can live with that. Won't tell you what I paid for them. It's on sale at Princess Auto right now, and I figured, why not try it, see if it'll work. Because I gotta fix that. And I've got panels for there. And cab corners. But I want to get the box done so I can lift it off and I don't have to look at it again other than to finish welding the bottom side of it and seam seal. And paint. So I don't even know if I have to really do anything with that if I'm making a panel to go in there. Fill those holes. Yeah, they're hideous, but that's okay. Little wire wheeling and some Blendo magic and we'll be fine. Okay. Almost 11 o'clock and I haven't stopped for coffee, so I guess that's next. Yeah. I'm gonna park you guys for a little bit, change batteries, maybe empty the SD card and continue on. Well, after hours of time wasted. These things, they will run dim on reduced power. The issue is there's a lens in there and it's reflective, and it's intended to go, of course, on the top of the cab facing backwards for a high mount brake light, and there is a reflector inside that makes this light quite directional. If I put it on this way, it reflects to the inside. If I put it on this way, it reflects to the outside. And there is not enough light, in my opinion, to make it worthwhile to use. So I'm back to these old guys right there. I guess I'm going to use those as high mounts, and apply them to something. I think they might even be the same as what's on my Avalanche, so I could have a spare for that. Smart me, I cut the pigtails off of both. I was going to wire them up and test them, and then that's when I realized they're not directional, like they're not omnidirectional. Although I made a panel for them. That's a good pattern to put below the tailgate, you know, like, I don't know, be a low mount brake light. Yeah, maybe. It's a pattern anyway. I can make a cutout and mount it in the backside, you know. And that piece, if I decide not to put a hitch on, I don't need it, so I probably won't do it. Or I might, I don't know. So yeah, so that's a little discouraging. It's almost time for a sandwich. Oh yeah, it's well into time for a sandwich. So I'm going back to my original plan, putting those eyes in the side, and yeah, I'll just cut them out, start with the plasma, and then just trim them out, and they'll be fine. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it for today. So I'd like to thank you both for watching, and just take a peek outside, see what the... Still not snowing yet. We're supposed to get whacked, but who knows. Who knows? Yeah, so that's it for today. I'd like to thank you both for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow. If we get hammered with snow, at least this thing's in here nice and dry, and I can pick away at it, and then take it from there, I guess. I was hoping to get this box done this round and ready to lift off so I can move on to taking the cab apart. That's going to be exciting. Okay, see you later. Final note, I did contemplate cutting this apart and cutting back the reflector, which would be ideal, except the housing is glued. And it looks to me like somebody had attempted it, because there was a crack in the edge of one of these. Here, yeah, you can see there's clearly glue. So I give up.